It's Gazzy here, your clarity coach. Welcome to this conversation. I'm so thrilled to be here with one of our KMC graduates, Sara Plaw. Sara, thanks for being here with me today and sharing your experience of this awesome journey of you becoming a coach.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks, Gazzy.
Amazing. Well, let's dive right into it. I think people are curious, like now that you're a coach, who do you help?
Well, I specialize, what I love is working with women sort of in midlife, in career transition, but particularly change makers, entrepreneurs, creatives who are like, and women, because I have some other background in working with women, really find their goal, get clarity, and then bring it into the world. And this method has been like amazing for doing that.
Oh, that's incredible. I love how focused you are. Like even hearing you say, because of course we went through the program together, and now hearing you say how clear your mission statement is, that's really incredible. Congratulations, Sara.
Thank you.
That's so great. So I'm curious to know a little bit about your journey and what made you want to become a coach. I know your story is like me in that you actually had a total different career before you entered into the space of coaching. And sometimes I find that that can be a bit scary. And maybe there are some people who are watching this and they're thinking of joining Hina's masterclass and they're thinking about wanting to become a coach, but then they're just like, whatever, I've got this 9 to 5 and I'm a mom and I got to stay focused and I got to do this thing and that. Can you share a little bit about that experience and what it was like for you to declare and really go all in for coaching?
Yeah, 100%. I think for me personally in the process, like I'd always been interested in social work way back when, and I became a writer in television, and I was like at the top of my career and it was great. And had some family stuff and transition and always felt like there was something more for me, but I didn't know what that was. So I knew I wanted to do something to make the world a better place and to have more of a positive impact. So after a lot of other modalities, I signed up for Hina and did the coaching myself. And so I was coming to the end of that when this was offered. And during this time, I had also become a mastermind facilitator. So I'd been running masterminds for women, and I thought the coaching would go really hand in hand, sort of around social innovation, which it did. And so, yeah, and then sort of working one-on-one executive coaching with women change makers and creatives and entrepreneurs, then sort of opened up because I was working with them in masterminds, and I was like, oh, that's amazing. So I totally understand them moving from one career to another career. And I just think midlife or transition time can feel really scary, but you can reframe that to like being really full of possibility. Like it's an amazing time. And so this was coming to the end. And to be honest, I still felt like I was learning TIR. So it allowed me to deepen my understanding. And I was like, if that's what I get from it is a deeper understanding as well as extending the program, that's awesome. But what I did discover was, oh my gosh, I love working with women too, one-on-one. And so it's been awesome.
And you're really good at it. Like you are really good at it. And I mean, I've been one of the students on the other end of a call and had you coach me, and I felt that experience. And I love that you said that you got that from the program, like a deeper understanding. One thing that I noticed that you said that I loved is, yes, it was a career change, but you actually had a lot of other pieces in your career. And it's almost like this kind of brought it into a package, because you did have some experience in these other fields of mastermind, coaching, different modalities and expertise. And now you've brought them together into a really beautiful offering. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And, I have to say, so for my practice, I started doing some complementaries, which I'm still doing a couple of. And then I graduated to like, okay, because from one, I saw these massive transformations. And if that was all someone walked away from, I mean, it was I think the first time I saw that with a woman director, and just where she went from the beginning of the call to an end of a call, was amazing. And so then I started being like, okay, I would love to see this sustain, and I'm going to graduate onto a little package, a coaching intensive.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was awesome. It's been amazing.
Incredible. And I love that. Well, now you have the tools, right? You're a graduate of the program and you were able to see, wow, I was able to really help my client. And so that felt really good. And that allowed you to then land your first paying client. Congratulations. That's a big deal. How are you feeling about that?
It's amazing. And like, I know Hina says a lot, like, don't think about the how. And I kind of just followed a lot of what you guys said. Like, for me, I was like, oh, social media, all these things, I have to figure it out. And then I think it was, a different approach to allowing it to be easy and do what was most comfortable. What's most comfortable for me is coaching, right? So I was like, okay, I'm just going to stick to that. And it was actually in an unexpected phone conversation where I was telling someone that I was thinking of, and the energy behind it was, this is such an amazing offer. And I think I wasn't selling it at all. I was like, I think this would work well, and it would help me see someone go even further and deeper in a way that my energy was really behind. And they were like, okay, can I buy it? And I was like, do you want to think about it? And she was like, no, I want to buy it.
They were ready. Oh my God, imagine that. So I know lots of people get into fear of like, okay, but getting clients is hard and sales has to be difficult. And you just explained a situation in which it was very easy. That happened in the mind. That's what I think I really enjoyed about KMC and the program, is the way that it's taught. It's really about you as the coach and you feeling comfortable being the coach, because then sales becomes really easy. I mean, you were just having a conversation and you landed your first client. Like, people would be like, could it be that easy? You didn't even have to launch. You just attracted the client. I think that says a lot about who you became in the journey and how you shifted. So I'm curious, when you think about who you had to become in order to become the coach that gets paid and helps people through this transformation, what shift did you see happen in yourself through KMC?
I don't know if you felt this, Gazzy, but every one of Hina's, I'm like, this seems simple. This seems easy. And it's actually so incredibly rich. Like, I keep watching the modules and studying over and over. And it, like, every sentence I get something from, I'm like, whoa. And then I'm like, well, how am I going to remember that when I'm actually coaching? And then I'm like, actually, the amount that you integrate by being really present and doing the work, that really surprises me. All the tools I have to actually help clients is pretty awesome. And like, now I just want to help so many women, because I know that time can feel so dark. And I've done other work around helping women, like the heroine's journey stuff. And it just complements. I think that leaving the program, you make it your own. Yes. So it gives me the base, but it also gives me understanding from this perspective. And so multiple modalities, bringing it together just enriches the offer. But this tool, like, it actually even complements the masterminds, because it's like bringing the coaching into the masterminds is really, really, I've like consulted with some businesses about how to actually do that. And that's kind of really interesting. So I think what's so surprising is the technique seems really simple. I know we all said that through there.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess it's the paradigm in your head and the programming to keep it that simple.
Yeah. And I love that you said it. It can be that simple. I think Hina does such an incredible job at taking really big themes and concepts and making it easy. That's what she's really good at. And that's in what we're going to be doing on the masterclass on the 23rd. It's about the 3 steps to become a profitable and confident coach. And it's incredible, Sara, because that's the 2 words I would use to describe you. Actually, you have confidence to go to businesses, to go to people and sell your product. That's confidence. And now you're starting to make money and it's profitable. And so I love that you're a recent graduate and this is your story. If Sara's story has at all inspired you the way it has inspired me, come to our masterclass on the 23rd. It'll give you a bit of an idea and an opportunity for you to see if it's for you. And Sara, I want to ask you, like, there might be some people who are watching this and they're like, I don't know, should I go to the masterclass? Should I not? Is it going to be worth my time? Should I do it? What would you say to that person?
If you're interested, go, like, for sure. Like, I just was drawn to going. It wasn't logical. I was like coming home from a weekend away, and I was like, it was exactly the time I was at my computer. I was like, I guess I'll go. And then I went, and it just stuck with me. And it felt like my intuition was saying, there's something that this could really enrich in the work I do. And yeah, I just took the risk and decided to try it, and it's changed my life.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's been so beautiful to witness, and it's only going to get better from here, because now you're starting to help a lot of people, and that's going to feel really good. So Sara, honestly, thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Bye.